Namaste and welcome. I'm Julie Hill with Movement Therapy. I help people find more function in their movement, eliminate pain, and get back to doing the activities that they love. Today, I wanted to share with you some basic ways, if you're feeling stiff, just to kind of give yourself a little bit of release through your fascial tissue. We'll be moving through the transverse line of tissue as well as through the lateral sides. So there's two different things that you can look at doing. I'll start off just showing you an easy supine side bend. I think this is absolutely wonderful for those days that you wake up feeling a little tight, a little stiff. Sometimes just loosening up through the sidelines of your body does a whole lot of good versus just kind of bending over and stretching the back of your legs. And so we'll start out on our back, laying on your floor. If you wanted to, you could actually do this in your bed in the morning before you got up. But you want to kind of feel the heels, the hips evenly weighted, your shoulders. And we're going to start out keeping that even weight distribution through shoulders and hips. And you're going to slide your, let's take this right leg over to the right. Notice I didn't pick up the leg at all. I just slid it across the floor. And then you'll take the left leg and bring it in the direction of the right, but there's no rocking in your hips. So each bum cheek stays evenly weighted on the floor as you slide that leg towards the right leg. And they may not touch, and that's perfect. Just allowing this kind of gentle rainbow figure or C-shape curve to come into your body. And you can take this left hand and snow angel it, just laying it across the floor or carpet or bed, whatever you're in. And then ensure that the elbow is actually relaxed into the floor. We'll encourage the breath just to move through this left side of your armpit, your rib cage, and then down through the hip and through that side of the leg. You can have your head straight up, or you could let it turn to a side if you'd like. Breathing is easy here, just longer exhales. I really encourage you to stay here as long as you'd like. You'll notice that the side that's curved on the underside is long in itself. There's no big creases here. We'll go ahead and release the hand back down, bring that left leg back to start, and then the right, and just pause. And notice the difference between the two sides of your body, as if you just had a line down the center. You might actually start to feel the other side is more expansive. There's more room to breathe, or whatever. It's lighter, heavier. And then eventually go to the other side. So we'll slide this left leg, keeping it on the floor, even weight in the hips. The left leg moves over to the left, however far it wants to go. Keeping the right leg straight, we'll just slide it across the floor to the left. Again, the legs probably won't touch, and that's okay. Hips stay evenly weighted, so I'm not rocking up. It's really working to stay connected and getting a nice stretch already through here. And then just letting that right arm kind of slide up. It could just be up and out. You could bend the elbow and allowing all of this to open up. And then I'm sending the breath just easily through this side, just feeling expansion and release with both the inhale and the nice, long, relaxed exhale. And I encourage you to stay there as long as you'd like. When you're ready, we can bring the arm back to start. We'll slide that right leg and the left leg. And I think that's a great place just to kind of release some fascial tissue. If you want to take it a little bit further and you're feeling pretty good with it, you could roll over onto your belly. And we'll come into a release for this transverse plane. So starting with the hands just kind of up, you certainly could have elbows bent, feet are just long. You're going to lift up one leg. I'm lifting up my left leg because the camera's on that side. And I'm not lifting it up super high, just lifting it up a little bit. We're going to let it come over to the right. And really not pushing down with your hands or your head. Just try and allow the leg to lift and come over as far as it will. As if someone was just pulling your foot kind of behind you.
And then pausing there. And you can allow yourself to kind of feel that stretch. Maybe this arm stretches out front, getting a really nice stretch through this side of your chest, down through the rib cage and along down that leg. Nice ease and breath here. Good. And then releasing and coming back. And I'll do the other side. You might just pause and take a couple breaths in between to notice how you feel. I recommend turning the head to the direction of the leg that is lifting. And we'll go ahead and lift this right leg up this time. I'm going to turn my head the other way for purposes of just being safe for my neck. Lifting it up and letting it come across the body. You can take it as far as you want to, and then just pause and breathe. Maybe you stretch this right arm. If you wanted to, you could roll all the way over and then eventually kind of go back. If you have enough carpet space, that is a really nice release for this transverse plane of fascial tissue coming through your body. And so if you have any questions with that, please let me know. You can reach me at julie@juliehillmt.com. Here's to a happier and healthier you. Namaste.